Taste the food, feel the magic with Pinnacle Japan Travel.
Have you ever heard of convenience store hacks? In Japan, people have come up with creative recipes using only convenience store ingredients. Some have become popular online, while others have even gone viral overseas. Today, we're making 8 different convenience store hacks using ingredients from 7-Eleven, FamilyMart, and Lawson. Most of these recipes can also be made with similar products from any Japanese convenience store, so feel free to use your favorite one. We've also ranked them by difficulty. Level 1 is for anyone to make. Level 2 takes a little more effort. And Level 3 is where things get serious. We'll also rate each recipe based on taste and whether it's worth making. We hope these ratings help you find the recipes that are right for you. And if you see one you'd like to try, let us know in the comments. Let's see how far convenience store food can go. Our first recipe is the Famichiki Egg Sandwich. If you search for convenience store hacks in Japan, this is one of the first recipes you'll find. It's one of the country's most famous convenience store hacks and has become a favorite among countless people online. All you need is a famichiki and an egg sandwich from FamilyMart. Japanese convenience store egg sandwiches are famous for their unbelievably soft bread and rich, creamy egg filling. Famichiki is also one of FamilyMart's most iconic and best-selling hot snacks. Put them together, and your Famichiki egg sandwich is ready. Slice it open, and you'll see why this hack is so popular. The juicy chicken, creamy egg filling, and pillowy soft bread create a perfect balance in every bite. And the best part? It only takes a few seconds to make. If you're visiting Japan, this is one convenience store hack you won't want to miss.
Egg sandwiches are always my first choice at Japanese convenience stores. And I love Famichiki too. I can't believe I never thought of putting them together. I'm definitely trying this next time.
Our next recipe is a chicken and pancake sandwich. Inspired by the classic American pairing of chicken and waffles, this version can be made entirely with ingredients from 7-Eleven. All you need is a nanachiki and a maple pancake. Just slice the pancake in half, place the chicken inside, and it's ready. Now, let's take a look inside. The pancake is filled with rich maple syrup and creamy margarine, wrapping around the thick, juicy chicken. The crispy, slightly spicy nanachiki pairs surprisingly well with the fluffy pancake and the deep sweetness of the maple syrup. The combination of sweet and savory flavors has become a favorite for many people, especially in North America. If you've never tried it before, this might be the perfect excuse.
I usually like my pancakes as sweet as possible, but I never expected the salty, crispy chicken to pair so well with maple syrup. Maybe it's time to skip the fruit and top my pancakes with chicken instead.
Our final Level 1 recipe is a Matcha Frappé made entirely with ingredients from 7-Eleven. You'll need a uji matcha smoothie, a coolish vanilla, and a cup of ice. First, prepare the matcha smoothie using the smoothie machine inside the store. Then pour it into the ice cup. Finally, squeeze the coolish vanilla over the top in a circular motion. And your matcha frappe is ready. You can make it without the extra ice, but if you want it extra cold, the ice cup makes a big difference. The rich matcha flavor blends perfectly with the smooth, creamy vanilla, creating a drink that feels surprisingly indulgent. It's hard to believe this was made entirely with convenience store ingredients.
There are tons of convenience store drink hacks out there, but this has to be one of the easiest. You could probably use any rich, creamy vanilla ice cream. But Coolish is perfect because it's so easy to squeeze into the drink. Simple, quick, and surprisingly delicious.
Our first Level 2 recipe starts with one of Japan's most famous instant noodles. Muko Tanmen Nakamoto is inspired by the signature spicy ramen served at a popular restaurant chain in Japan. Its rich, spicy broth has earned a huge following, and many people enjoy creating their own convenience store hacks with it. For this version, you'll need Muko Tanmen, braised pork belly, and sliced cheese from 7-Eleven. Pour in hot water and wait 5 minutes. Then add the warmed braised pork belly with its sauce and finish with a slice of cheese. We used Muko Tanmen this time, but you can also try this recipe with your favorite spicy instant noodles. Close the lid for a moment, and it's ready! The spicy, flavorful broth becomes even richer with the savory pork and melted cheese. If regular instant noodles aren't enough for you, this is definitely a hack worth trying.
I can see why this hack is so popular in Japan. If Japanese people love it this much, maybe the rest of the world will too. And since you can use almost any spicy instant noodles, I'm definitely giving this a try.
After something spicy, don't you start craving something sweet? What if you could make a delicious parfait using only convenience store ingredients? This recipe uses only products from FamilyMart. You'll need Tabaru Bokujo milk ice cream, chocolate marshmallows, and Oreo cookies. Start by placing the marshmallows over the top of the ice cream. Then microwave it at 500 watts for about 10 seconds. The marshmallows melt into a soft, gooey topping. Finally, crush a few Oreo cookies over the top, and your convenience store parfait is ready. The rich milk ice cream, melted chocolate marshmallows, and crunchy Oreo cookies create the perfect balance of creamy, gooey, and crispy textures. Next time, we'd probably heat it for about 7 seconds instead, so the ice cream stays a little firmer. It's a simple dessert hack that feels surprisingly indulgent.
This is exactly the kind of dessert I'd love! Japanese convenience stores have so many fun toppings, like caramel sauce, frozen fruit, and all kinds of snacks. You could create so many different versions of this parfait. That's what makes convenience store hacks so much fun.
Welcome to Level 3. Our first advanced recipe is Currywurst, one of Germany's most famous street foods. It's made with grilled sausage, tomato sauce, and curry powder. Today, we'll recreate it using only ingredients from 7-Eleven. You'll need a big pork frank, tomato sauce, curry powder, and frozen French fries. Warm the tomato sauce in a pan. Slice and lightly grill the sausage until it's nicely browned. Heat the fries, then plate everything together. Finish with the tomato sauce and a generous sprinkle of curry powder. And your convenience store Currywurst is ready. The sausage is already delicious on its own, but the tomato sauce and curry powder give it a whole new flavor. It's also nice to know you can even find ingredients like tomato sauce and curry powder at a Japanese convenience store. Among our Level 3 recipes, this is probably one of the easiest to recreate. That said, while it tastes great, we're not sure it improves enough over the original to make it a must-try.
Level 3 definitely feels like a real cooking challenge. What's impressive is that convenience store food isn't just ready to eat. It can also become the foundation for a real meal with just a few extra ingredients. Japan's convenience stores are more versatile than you might think.
Our second Level 3 recipe is inspired by veal parmigiana, a classic Italian dish. It combines meat, tomato sauce, and melted cheese. Then bake everything together until golden. Today, we'll recreate that idea using only convenience store ingredients. You'll need Famichiki, spaghetti, tomato sauce, and sliced cheese. Cook the spaghetti to your preferred texture. Place the Famichiki on a plate, cover it with warm tomato sauce, then top it with a slice of cheese. Bake it until the cheese is melted and lightly browned. Serve it with the spaghetti and finish with a little more tomato sauce. And your convenience store Parmigiana-Style plate is ready. Despite looking like a restaurant dish, it's surprisingly easy to make. The seasoned, crispy Famichiki pairs perfectly with the rich tomato sauce and melted cheese. Adding spaghetti transforms it into a satisfying restaurant-style meal. Our final recipe is a convenience store Tuna Mayo Rice Gratin. It's also the most creative recipe we've made today. You'll need a tuna mayo rice ball, soy milk, sliced cheese, consomme powder, and an egg. Separate the rice from the seaweed. Heat the soy milk with the consomme powder, then mix in the rice. Tear the seaweed into small pieces and sprinkle it over the top. Crack an egg into the center, add the sliced cheese, and bake until golden. And your tuna mayo rice gratin is ready. The tuna adds a rich seafood flavor, while the consomme brings everything together. The seaweed adds extra aroma, and the baked egg makes the entire dish creamy and comforting. It's hard to believe this started as a simple convenience store rice ball. Out of every recipe we tried today, this was our favorite. It takes a little more effort, but it's absolutely worth making. And that's a wrap on our convenience store hacks. Which recipe would you like to try the most? If you know any other convenience store hacks or have a recipe you'd like us to make, let us know in the comments. This was the 4th video in our convenience store series, and we have even more exciting Japan-themed videos coming soon. If there's anything about Japan you'd like to see us explore, tell us in the comments as well. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our next adventure. See you in the next video.
Yakitori, yakitori, mochi mochi, とんか